Gather around. It's time for the show to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, this is...
Hey everyone, my name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
All right, there were so many matches this year that were just too much.
So this won't be a shocker because we've had a handful of really awesome matches that we just can't stop talking about.
How many times have these guys fought? Like it's been quite a bit.
I've been saying this all year. They're just so great to watch. We saw the heel turn coming, and then when it happened, nice and bloody, both dramatic and beautiful.
You are now entering the ring with Shoots and Ladders podcast. Here are your hosts, Desiree and Jason.
One, Shoots and Ladders. Who's next from NXT? What's going on, everyone? My name is Jason.
Hi friends, it's Desiree Josen.
Call-ups matter more than ever because WWE's main roster is in a talent boom, bringing in new stars, keeps matchups fresh, keeps stories evolving, and injects that hunger from developmental prospects right into RAW and SmackDown. Des, what are your thoughts on NXT call-ups?
I think they are super important. It keeps the roster fresh, and it keeps us on our toes with fans and storylines. And these, newcomers are hungry and ready to get their teeth on some gold. So why not shake things up?
Absolutely. And we're going to start big. Joe Hendry, the moment he shows up on NXT, you believe. Musical charisma, instant crowd control, and crossover appeal. Des, what are your thoughts on Joe Hendry's upside into the main roster?
Huge hot take. I don't care for him. I don't believe in Joe Hendry. Respectfully, I know he's great, and I know he's got a lot of years under his belt. He's well known with TNA. For me, as a fan, he just doesn't do it for me, so I don't get the excitement, but I know, the fans love him. He always gets a big pop, so I would say it was about damn time for him to be with WWE. So, yeah, that's where I'm at.
All right, and I'm actually kind of with you. This is actually more for the overall fan base than really just for you and I. Listen, nothing wrong with him. I think he's okay. He just has to win me over, I guess you could say. I think some of his stuff, it's more funny and comical than just pure talent. I think there's other guys in NXT that I'm actually more excited about.
Yeah, same.
Speaking of some of those guys, Obafemi, North American champion, absolute monster, future world title potential. Oba's one of those once-in-generation powerhouses. Des, what are your thoughts on Oba?
Of all the people that we're going to talk about today, I feel like he is the one that's ready to go. And I'm surprised they haven't already called him up already. So, which is probably why he doesn't have the title. But he is a powerhouse. He is massive. And he won, I forgot, 2024 NXT male superstar of the year. So he's held multiple championships. I've seen him at multiple NXT coconut shows. He's amazing. Fans love him. I love his entrance and he's just overall, he's so cool. I love this guy. I can't wait to see him on any kind of roster.
Absolutely. Listen, we talked about it. He's a powerhouse. There's so many guys that he can actually go up against, and it'll be a lot of fun. So that I'm actually on the same page as you.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's talk a charisma machine. Trick has everything. Mic work, crowd connection, main event presence. He screams breakout star. Des, what are your thoughts on Trick, and how soon could he be carrying a show?
Anytime now. I've been waiting very patiently. Whoop that Trick. I love this guy. Say enough about him. I got to meet him at the CW interviews at the Performance Center this summer, and he is massive. He is the size of a stallion. He is huge, so humble, very thankful for where he's at, and that makes me love him even more. But he's held multiple championships. I got to see him win he won the TNA championship from Joe at Battleground in Tampa. But he's got the body, the charisma. There's just something about him that he's just got that star quality. And I think there's a number of people that would love to go against him in the ring. So it's a matter of time. Let's go.
Yeah, and that's actually the most surprising thing. I actually thought that he would have been called up earlier, just given how over he is with the crowd. The second that he does cross over, the crowd will go berserk. So it's going to happen anytime soon. The second that he does, he's going to win titles, and he'll probably main event sooner rather than later.
Hell yeah.
And let's talk about a veteran with momentum. Ethan Page. Page has the presence and experience to make an immediate impact. The question is where he slots in. So, Des, what are your thoughts on Ethan Page ceiling on either Raw or SmackDown?
I'm a huge fan of Ethan Page just because I watched him in AEW. I love his vlog with his toy collecting. So I'm already a seasoned fan of his. But currently, he's a double title holder. He is the AAA mixed tag with Chelsea Green, which I think is huge for him because it does elevate him a little bit more with her and gets him exposed to a different kind of fan base. And we got to see him on Raw just last week. So we're getting a little bit of a hint of him. And then he's also the North American champion for NXT. So I think it's just a matter of time. I love him. He's so cocky. He's such a good heel. I would say within the next year that we'll see him. I love him. And I almost hit him with my car. So there.
I'm sure he'll love to hear that. Hopefully he's watching and hopefully gets a laugh out of it, I hope.
Yeah.
So look, I'm actually with you. He's a veteran. He's been with AEW. He's kind of been around for a bit. He actually has wrestled all different types of superstars, so he can kind of meet someone at their level. So I think he's ready. I really do. I think of all the guys that we're listing, I think him and the next person we're about to talk about, they're actually ready to kind of take over.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Speaking of that next person, a dark horse prospect, if you will, Ricky Saints. He may not be the flashiest from all the names we're talking about, but he's a workhorse with steady momentum. WWE always needs reliable in-ring talent. Des, what are your thoughts on Ricky Saints and what is his long-term future?
I absolutely love Ricky Saints. I loved him in AEW, but the fact that now he is the NXT champion, it's the fact that he just got signed like not even a year ago and he's holding a title. But what I love most about him is his charisma. He's a little sassy and his mic work is so good. Like if you've heard him go at it with Trick, Ethan, anybody, it is so good. He burns people so bad. And he's a Cody guy. He's a good friend of Cody Rhodes. So I would love to see in the future maybe a feud against them or them just partnering up together. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time. Within the next year or two, we're going to see him on the main roster. Love him.
Yeah, listen, another veteran. He has a ton of experience. He's also boys with Cody, so I'm sure that's going to help his cause a little bit. Mm-hmm. But yeah, he's ready to be called up. I think as soon as he does, same thing. I mean, I think he's going to win multiple titles and potentially main events sooner rather than later. So let's bring him up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now let's switch over to the women's division, and we are going to start strong again. Stephanie Vaquer and Julia, the powerhouse duo. I mean, these are international stars. They are world traveled, and they bring instant credibility. What are your thoughts on Stephanie and Julia?
Who? I have no idea who they are. Stephanie Vaquer is a force. I don't know what happened for her to be destined for this, but within a year, she's held 5 titles. They have strapped a rocket to her, and we don't know where she's at. She is somewhere far and above. And the fact that she won Crown Jewel, she's got vets wanting to go after her, like Nikki Bella, and teaming up with Rhea Ripley. Like, that is a dream come true, and that's usually something that's earned down the line. But within your first year, insane. I don't know if it's that devil's kiss or what is it, but the girl is hot. Hotter than chili. And then Julia, of course, is, well known in Japan, amazing in Stardom. And then she walks right on in from NXT and holds the U.S. Championship. Okay. It's insane. These girls are just powerhouses. Enough said.
Yeah, 1,000,000%. Listen, it's just everything you just said. And like, once you said it out loud, it really just kind of hits you. Wow, I mean, within the first year, yeah, she's going to feud with obviously the Hall of Famer, Nikki Bella. She's already partnering with some are saying the greatest of all time already with Rhea. I mean, they definitely strap the rocket ship to her. She's gonna main event WrestleManias for years to come. So yeah, she's already have taken off. Julia, again, I mean, sooner rather than later, she's going to be in that same conversation. I'm sure they're going to probably headline main event WrestleMania together. The sky's the limit for both, and this is an already stacked women's roster.
Ridiculous.
All right, let's talk about the highlight reel tag team. Sol Ruca and Zarya. Sol's athleticism is crazy. Zarya complements her perfectly. Des, what are your thoughts on Sol and Zarya becoming the cornerstone tag team talents?
Sol Ruca snuck up on me because I was like, who is this girl? And then when I see her do her finishers and her flips and she's just so cool. And the fact that she is so strong and her finishers are ridiculous. They're like neck breaking. I can't keep my eyes off of her. She is amazing. And the fact that she held the Speed Champion and then the North American Women's Champion at the same time, and then teaming with Zarya. They've already shown up on SmackDown for the past couple of weeks, so we already know where they're landing. And Zarya being fresh from Australia onto the roster and feuding with Blake Monroe at Halloween Havoc. These girls are monsters, and this women's division is hot.
I'm going to echo everything you just said, just like you said. Look, these girls are going to be the cornerstone. We can only just go on and on. I mean, the athleticism that they're bringing in now, especially specifically from NXT, is just elevating the entire roster. I mean, after a while, I think everybody that's going to be on NXT and the main roster is just going to be full of just unbelievable athletes that we've never seen before.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's talk about a game changer, Jordynne Grace, a powerhouse with a huge crossover appeal. If WWE secures her on the main roster sooner rather than later, wow, she's already going to be probably the strongest woman on that roster. What are your thoughts, Des?
She is going to be a threat to both the women's and the men's division by how damn big she is. She is my height and 50 pounds heavier, and the woman is just a big boulder of muscle. If you've seen her body transformation, good Lord. We saw her on the Rumble, and she's so well known with TNA and Impact. She's very well earned everything that she's gotten. It's just a matter of time. So I'm not surprised she hasn't been here already, but Jesus, when she gets in that ring with these women, she's gonna hurt them. She is so big.
They may have her feud with Braun Breaker. That would be something. All right, and now let's talk about a character worker, Jacy Jayne. Jacy brings personality, attitude, and the ability to elevate stories. She can thrive in the women's main roster ASAP. Des, what are your thoughts on Jacy?
I love a bad girl. I love bad girls. You can't get enough of them. Jacy Jayne, head of Fatal Influence. She's a former Knockouts champion, women's champion, tag team champ. She's got it all. It's just a matter of her just getting up there and bringing her bad attitude and that smart-ass mouth to the ring. So I'm sure there's a lot of them already on the main roster that just want to knock her out anyway. So let's just go ahead and bring her on up. I say it would be great to see her join the Women's Rumble this year, just to get her on out there. So I would say within the next year, we're going to see her.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you want to talk about someone that can drive stories, which we've talked about many times. That's how you get yourself over. Not only put yourself over, but put the person that you're feuding with over. So yeah, she's going to be a lot of fun as soon as they call her up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and let's talk about a personal favorite on Chutes and Ladders. We've had many spotlights on her. She was the very first spotlight that we had with her and someone else, and it was our highest rated episode. Let's talk Blake Monroe. She's not the biggest name yet, and I say yet for a reason, because the second that she jumps onto the main roster, she's going to be a main event ASAP. What are your thoughts on Blake Monroe?
Absolutely love her. I can't say enough about her, but she has said in interviews that she chose to go to NXT rather than WWE just because she wanted to earn her way in. She wanted to evolve her character and introduce herself into the WWE universe, just because we know her from Japan also AEW, obviously. I feel like her past with Toni Storm really honed her skills. And, with her coming in crazy, we do see a little bit of that character in her as well. So, but she came in guns a-blazing, going after Fatal Influence, Sol Ruka, Jordan, everybody. And she's only been here for a couple of months, and look at her. She is amazing, and she's beautiful and physical and crazy, and I love it. And in the back of my mind, I'm like, when she gets onto the main roster, I would love to see her against Rhea, Becky, Charlotte. Bring it. I want her in the ring now.
You said it best. Look, the second that she gets brought up, she's going to feud with all the ladies that you just said. And just like we said overall, this is a golden era. This is a golden age of women's wrestling. And this is, everyone we just mentioned is just going to elevate even higher. So, I mean, the possibilities are just endless. But look, the second that Blake Monroe comes onto the screen in the main roster, she's going to be a champion ASAP. And we are excited, that's for sure. All right. And listen, as far as final thoughts goes, what excites us most is the pipeline of hungry, polished, ready-to-go talent. WWE has the deepest developmental system of a system of minor leagues, if you want to call it that, ever. And this year's batch may be the strongest of all time. Des, what are your thoughts on the future of NXT talent headed over the main roster?
I think it's stacked, and that says a lot about how picky they are with who they are spotlighting on NXT and the type of talent that they're training. I say the WWE roster, both SmackDown and Raw, better look out within the next year, because it's about to get invaded. It is going to be so good when we start seeing face after face. So exciting.
I'm with you on that. And that actually wraps up this episode. What are your thoughts on NXT talent going to the main roster? Shoot us a DM at the Shoots and Ladders. And like always, please like, share, and subscribe both on YouTube and Spotify. Once again, my name is Jason.
I'm Desiree Josen.
All right, until next time, have a blessed day and a blessed week.
Have a great week. Bye, friends.
This has been Shoots and Ladders. Follow us for more content.